While they're getting ready here for the last few seconds, nice to see all of you. Hello, I guess this is the first time many of you have met or seen me. My name is Mr. Evans, the band director here. I'm really excited. This is actually, gosh, our 4th or 5th concert when you count the parade and our Veterans Day Assembly, and our jazz band has played, and the 7th and 8th grade had a concert. And yes, it was 30 days ago, and yes, we're going to try to get that figured. It's been pretty fast to turn around because of the way dates were set when I was in transition moving into the building. I've loved being here. This is a new thing. I love having a stage. This has been wonderful. We could rehearse here compared to being in a great big old echoey gym and everybody in the bleachers and stuff. It's a little tight. We're going to see how well this transition thing works, and then I'll tweak it as the years go on so that we can really use this wonderful facility, because actually the kids sound wonderful. They've been working so hard. What the plan is today is the 7th and 8th grade is in the hall. They're getting ready. They're just arriving. There might be some of the parents out there. Instead of just sitting on the floor and us through 3 songs and 3 songs and 3 songs, we're going to do our 3. You'll be able to go outside. I will have, as soon as we're done, if you would please, I've got candy canes for everybody, cherry or peppermint. Take a candy cane, kids, parents, everybody. Go outside, take a picture, hug on your kids, tell them how wonderful they are. 7th and 8th will come flying in, and their parents will come in. And then if there are any seats, please come back in and fill it in. I just want to make sure 7th and 8th grade parents get a seat first. I'm videotaping the concert. We will all watch it, so they'll get to see all parts of it in the classroom, which is actually wonderful, because then we can kind of critique ourselves and talk about those things. It's a little more of a controlled environment. So thank you very much for coming. I'm really excited. Kids look wonderful. It's been a real, you can tell I've been sick for 7 weeks or so. I had double pneumonia, and I'm still coughing. The kids have been coughing and sick, so I'm just so pleased to have them all up here. All right. We are here, and it's 1 minute till. I love starting just hair early, so we're going to start here in just a minute. We have 3 songs for you. Mostly in class, we have been working in our district curriculum, our book, learning new notes, learning techniques, working on tuning, 100 other things. It's just now here at the end, we've gone into a little bit of our section where we'll be playing a performance venue. And in fact, next, in January, we're going on a little tour. So as soon as we're done today, we're getting out new music to get ready for a tour the 3rd week in January. As soon as we get back, we go play at the elementary. So they're going to play a lot of literature as well as that. I've picked 3 pieces. Today we have 3 pieces. They're in 3 different time signatures. One is in 2/4, one is in 3/4, one is in 4/4. One is a march, one is a beautiful ballad based on Little Twinkle Little Stars, what we know it as. It's actually a Mozart melody written by Mozart as a piano concerto. And it's just a lovely thing to teach them so many different type of techniques and connecting notes and etc. And then we also have March or Parade of the Wooden Soldiers, which works on march style. We have a lot of fun things for you on that. And we're going to start with an incredibly neat piece. This is Gloucestershire Wassail, and this has key changes. Oh my gosh, it has so much advanced stuff that they've learned this semester. I'm so proud of them. I will stop talking. Here's our first song, Gloucestershire Wassail. sometimes it's hard to remember. Last year, they started out in August and September just learning 2 or 3 notes. I'm sure there were a lot of squeaks and squawks at home and stuff. And in a year, they are already, or just barely into their 2nd year, playing some really beautiful things. It's a huge group. We meet in 3 different hours. So we've only played together a couple of times for a little 20-minute cat time. So they're just doing a phenomenal job of watching and listening. So I'm very, very, very proud of them and all their work. So we're going to end with a really fun little piece. This is Parade of the Wooden Soldiers. Could not have been prouder of them. What a wonderful job. I hope you all go out and celebrate what a wonderful time this is and their first big concert here at CST. Thank you so much for coming. I'm going to now dismiss the students. They're going to take their music and their iPads with them. They're going to come down the stairs. We're going to have you guys all grab a candy cane on your way out. And then you can go out in the foyer, get a fun picture or something like that. You'd wait just 2 or 3 minutes, kind of kill some time and talk a little bit. Get the 7th and 8th grade in, and then you're either free to leave and or fill in and join us for the rest of the concert. Thank you so much for coming this evening. Okay? Okay. This front row. Go ahead, Hannah, this way. Second row, would you come? Well, you guys can go this way, that's fine. You can just split. You guys can just split. That's fine. Percussion, make sure you have all your mallets. Quentin, would you tell Mr. Spalding that we're ending and the 7th and 8th grade can come in? Thank you.
Savannah, we need to be in circle.
7th and 8th grade parents, if you wait just 1 minute, we're going to have the 6th grade parents come on out and the kids, and then 7th and 8th grade can come on in while the kids are getting ready. I know, I do. Okay, this is off.
Where's Clark? Okay, he wanted to, I thought Clark. I got you one. Okay. You're welcome.
Do you need to? I got this dude. I got one. Something to show you. I'll take it back there.
How would you know? Wait. You get one. You gotta take your reason with it, right?
We're gonna go out here and find Grandma and Grandpa, and then you have to take your stuff back to the band room, don't you? Easy.
All right.
You took my
No, this is for my brother. This is for me. This is for my mom. Oh yeah, they all don't exist, okay? Just live with this. They all don't exist. They're all bitches! Back there. Get me a picture.
I gotta take that stuff back and change my name.
Yeah. They must have went up the other way because I didn't see them
Yeah.
to always be going against everybody else. When I was coming in, everyone was going that way. Now I'm going out, everyone's going this way. Yeah!
I need another trumpet.
Come on.
I needed you.
I wish I was jumping
there.
No, I don't. We're never gonna make it out.
Stay with us, dude. Ryan turned it down.
I'd like to welcome all of you. I am very excited. We're actually a minute or two ahead of schedule. I'm very excited. I did not know how this transition would work. I hope this has worked out well for everybody, and so glad for us to be up here on the stage and get to perform for you again. Only 30 days since we were here last time, because at the very end of November. It was an incredibly fast time. Scheduling didn't work out exactly the way I wanted when we scheduled things as the new director coming in. I kind of was left with some dates and some things, so this was a little tight, but it's still a wonderful chance to get to see the kids play some music that we put together in a relatively short amount of time, because Thanksgiving break was in there and a lot of other things that we had to kind of push through really quickly. So to help during the holidays, when it's so crowded and so busy, what I decided to do was to pick two pieces that are pretty challenging, but these pieces we did with both the 7th and the 8th grade, so we will shorten the length of the concert, but you'll still get to see your child play the same number of music, and we get to play a nice, big, fun number up here. And if I don't talk, we'll actually get out of here before we all die. I don't know if it's hot up here. I'm wearing a bull suit. I don't know about you, but it's hot up here under these lights. So we're going to start with a piece called, with just the 8th grade. This is a piece we played for the Veterans Assembly that many of you didn't get to see. It's a beautiful piece called Chisholm Spring. It was written for an honor band. Let's see, the Georgia Music Educators District Middle School Honor Band, and has been won many awards, and it's just a lovely piece, and we played it for the Veterans Assembly. So we're going to open with that, and then we're going to play our two combined numbers, and then all have a candy cane and have a wonderful holiday. So here we go. This is the 8th grade band only playing our Kingsland Spring. two pieces, I'm going to just give a very slight explanation. The first one we play is one of my favorites from a kid. When I was a kid, many of us have heard the song Sleigh Ride. And Percy Faith and Leroy Anderson were famous in the 40s and 50s for writing some really incredible music that became part of our popular culture. It became, everybody's heard of Sleigh Ride. Percy Faith came out with one called Brazilian Sleigh Ride, Brazilian Sleigh Bells. It was one of my favorites. I had never seen a transcription that wasn't usually a collegiate or for a full orchestra or something. That's what they were mostly written for. And just this year, they came out with a new version printed for middle school or lower level high school band. So this is a pretty little tough piece, but I'm really excited that we've put this piece together. And it's going to be followed by something of our generation. When we think about popular music, it's become part of our culture. When you think about Trans-Siberian Orchestra, they've been touring and they've done a lot of neat things and stuff. They have come out with a piece called Appalachian Snowfall. It came out about 3 or 4 years ago, and they've played it probably at every concert on tour for the last 5-6 years. So it's a nice contrast, about 60-year difference between a piece that came out in the 50s and a piece that came out in, I think, 2009 or 10. So it's only been around 6 or 7 years. So we're going to play those two pieces, starting with Brazilian Sleigh Bells. We have 3 more wonderful songs to share with you this evening. The jazz band, or our jazz lab. Ladies and gentlemen, shh. Just let the jazz band get ready. Jazz band is going to be actually doing a lot of performing in the next 2 days. We're going to play down at Crown Center. So tomorrow, if you're out, we're only going to play 3 of our songs tonight. We've got six or seven we're working on, and we're going to play all of them tomorrow night down under the Crayola Cafe in Crown Center, right across from the Mayor's Christmas tree. So we'll be playing at 7:15 to about 7:45. So if you're down at Crown Center, want to do a little bit of shopping on Wednesday evening, we'll be there. And if you want to make fun of us while we're all ice skating afterwards across the street, come watch us there. Also, we're going on a tour on Thursday, and we're going to be playing at 3 of the area nursing homes. We're going to go play at the elementaries. They're going to get to really see what a road tour is like. Their lips are going to be falling off because times 7 songs, times 4 performances. I mean, they're going to play, what is it, 14, 28, 30 charts. That's an insane amount of playing. They're gonna find out what it. We'll see how they do on that last one. They've never done a big tour like this, so we'll see how much lip they have left. But tonight, we're just gonna pick 3 for you. Gonna give them 2 seconds. I am just dying up here in this wool, so I'm gonna get over there and kind of cool off here and give us a second just to tune a little bit, and then we'll start right away. We're starting with, I might have listed it wrong. Jingle Bell Rock will be our first song. Cash, go ahead and tune. Double tune. Hold it, bring it back. Keyboards to return the amp back into 2. A 1, 2, If you didn't see, we're sporting our new buttons we've made. Actually, we just went with a black shirt, and we actually used the digital printer and designed our own CST Alley Cat Jazz. He's got an old microphone on him. It's an old cat sitting out there, so we're kind of excited that we actually were able to use our digital printers to make our own custom designed shirts for our thing. And actually, seventh and sixth grade bands, we're going to be making a design for our next concert to add to our black shirts. So we're kind of excited about that, to use some of that new technology and let the kids create their own. So, okay, for our last number, we're going to do Feliz Navidad. Ready? you so much for the opportunity to teach these kids. I tell them every day how much I love them, how much I love working with them, how hard they've been working for me and how much they've developed and grown. This is the best job there is, and I want you to know I love being here. Thank you for coming. Please hug on them and tell them how wonderful they did. Enjoy a candy cane. Have a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday, and hopefully you're out by the by Crown Center. Come hear some more additional jazz tomorrow. All right, thank you so much. Go outside and cool off. Thank you.